Spanos.
And I'm Mary Smith.
Tonight we will be discussing the newest conflict between our great United States and the Soviet Union.
Yes, 2 years after the United States announced their plans to launch an orbiting device into space, the Soviet Union launched an artificial satellite called Sputnik.
I think this single event will be the start of a whole new era, venturing the unknown, Mary.
Certainly, Mark, for as expected, the United States has launched as of January 31st in this new year of 1958 a satellite which carried a scientific payload called Explorer 1.
There is a great possibility that the Explorer 1 will discover many things on its venture into space, and later we will be interviewing a surprise witness and get the latest sports update.
But next, our reporter Jennifer Aniston will be talking with the chief creators, Vanguard of the United States, and Sergei Korolev of the Soviet Union about these amazing inventions. Out to you, reporter.
Everybody's Russian!
Hello everyone, I'm Jennifer Aniston here with our first expert creator of the USSR Sputnik 1, Sergei Korolev, and his translator. How are you today, Mr. Korolev?
Estoy muy bien. ¿Cómo estás?
I'm great. How are you, Jennifer?
Good. Can you tell me a little about Sputnik 1?
Pues, los galletes son muy deliciosos y me gusta la clase de historia. Es mi clase favorita.
Sure. Sputnik 1 was launched about 5 months ago on October 4th, 1957. It was about the size of a basketball, weighing about 183 pounds. Our amazing creation only took about 98 minutes to orbit the Earth.
Wow, interesting. It's crazy how much this thing has blown up over the past few months. I remember the day it launched, Sputnik was only given a few paragraphs into Pravda. May I ask why they concealed you in the beginning of the process to build Sputnik 1?
Pues, me gusta las naranjas y las manzanas, pizza. Yo quiero una fiesta.
Well, they felt the need to hide me because they didn't want to get in trouble with the United States government.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your time, Mr. Korolev.
Gracias, no problema.
Thank you. It's no problem, Jennifer.
Back to you, Mark and Mary.
Wow, that is so interesting. I did not know all that information about Sputnik 1.
Yes, you can get all the newest and truest news here on Channel 7. Now we'll learn the newest sports 8 from David. Out to you, David.
Oh! This is David Flint with sports. If you haven't heard yet, the Detroit Lions are now the NFL champs. The Lions crushed the Browns in this year's Super Bowl with a stomping victory of 59-14. Moving on to basketball, the St. Louis Hawks and the Boston Celtics are at the top of their league and look to be prime contenders for the NBA Finals. And now to golf. Coming off a strong win in his previous tournament, the upcoming young Arnold Palmer looks to have a strong showing at this year's Masters. Keep tuned to see his interview on 60 Minutes following the show. But now, Stormy Rivers will give you the update on world weather.
Thank you, David. We have just received news that Typhoon Ophelia has reached the Marshall Islands and has torn off the roof of the United States Weather Bureau. The ferocious storm has already taken 7 lives, and reports of winds up to 140 miles per hour has caused mass destruction. We will keep you updated on the matter. Now back to you, studio.
Wow, thanks, Stormy. We'll make sure to keep our viewers updated.
Yeah, and like many of our viewers, we wish the best of luck to Arnold.
Now, Jennifer will be interviewing our second expert from the great United States.
Thanks, Mark and Mary. I'm here with head designer of the Explorer, Vanguard, who has graciously accepted our invitation to be here. Vanguard, what were your intentions when you built the Explorer?
The United States has focused on attaining the first in-space exploration, which was seen necessary for national security and to be a symbol of technological and ideal superiority.
How long did it take you to build the Explorer?
About 2 years.
What do you hope to discover from the scientific payload you have launched in the Explorer?
We hope to discover the magnetic radiation belts around the Earth and to learn more about them.
Well, thank you so much for being here. It was such a pleasure. Now back to Mark and Mary in the studio.
Wow, he seems like an amazing guy, and so smart, too.
I definitely agree. Now we'll go back to Jennifer with our surprise second witness.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with our special guest, Neil Armstrong. So, Neil, we are told that you fought in a war. Do you have any scars?
Yeah, it's great to be here. Yes, that's right. I fought in the Korean War as a naval air cadet. I was shot down once, but I'm here now.
We hear you were also honored. What awards did you get?
I was awarded with 3 air medals, you know, no biggie.
What did you do after getting back from the war?
Well, in 1955, I was admitted into the NACA, which is the National Advisory Committee for Aeronautics, as a civilian research pilot. And later, I was taken into NASA, where I'm told I will be doing over 1,000 hours of flying and testing various supersonic fighters, as well as the X-15 rocket plane.
Wow, you seem to have done a lot of things with your life.
One step at a time, you know.
Well, thank you for your time, Neil. Now back to Mark and Mary in the studio. Thanks for listening.
I think he will do great things in life. Don't you, Mary?
Absolutely. Thank you for tuning in and have a great evening.
Wow, interesting. I can't. Do you have any scars?
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Yes.
I think he will do great things in life. Don't you, Mary?
Boom, boom. This is gonna feel real good, alright? Most dope. Everybody please put a thumb in the air.